Hello, my name is Blue, and I have a special guest here today.
Aquafina Cash on every platform, Instagram, YouTube, all that.
And I have another special guest here.
K Dash, you can look me up as K Dash on all social media.
Okay, and first off, how do you guys know each other?
That's my sister. You were sisters. Other sister.
Like biologically?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're an upcoming rapper in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
And how would you describe yourself as a person, just you versus the rapper you like?
The difference between rapper me and rapper me is more aggressive. I'm more really is like more sensitive.
Okay, so like your rapper you is like an outlet for you to.
Yeah. Okay. Talk my shit.
Okay. Okay, what makes you nervous about the fact of rapping, like as that career? Because there's a lot of people that are branching out, starting as rapping, but like what makes you different from those people, and what do you get nervous at?
So what made me different?
Yeah.
What made me different is I got my own style, my own sound. I feel like, and yeah.
Okay, and how would you want people like to view you as a rapper?
Talk my shit, I guess.
Okay, what are you most passionate about in life?
Doing what I want to do and being what I want to be.
Some people like use rapping as like an outlet to make income, and some people do it as like a craft and like a hobby. Like what's your
It's a craft, side.
okay?
Yeah, that's something I've been doing since like a little girl. Like I've been like in music and like
So were you born and raised in Jacksonville?
yeah.
Okay. And how was high school life like?
Hectic. It was hectic. It was crazy. But it was straight up.
Were you like the popular girl or just like to the side type of person?
I was to the side, but I was popular too. Even though I was.
So
I was myself.
okay. So do you think people knew that you would be a rapper?
No. I had a clue. I know I had friends. We had like in middle school and stuff like that. Like we used to rap together and shit like that. But other than that, no. Nobody knows.
So when you made your first song, what were you doing, and what was the inspiration behind it? Because I think it was called, what was it called?
Plan A.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just something I was like, okay, I'm gonna try just to do it because I always knew I know how to do music, so I just did it just to try it, and then yeah, I was like, okay, let's see how that goes. And I posted my little snippet on Instagram. People was fucking with it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep going and keep going. So,
Would you ever drop an album or EP?
yeah, I want to. I want to drop one. Not an album though, more like an EP.
What legacy do you plan to leave?
I ain't thought about it. It was crazy because I'm just doing it just to do it really right now. Because it's like I said, it's a craft, it's a hobby. So it's like I'm really doing it just to do it, and I'm now trying to see where it goes. If it goes somewhere far, then okay. If it don't, then it's okay.
Okay, what do you think is the biggest problem in the rap industry right now?
The biggest problem is, I guess people probably competing. I don't know. I'm not sure. People competing. That's what it is. Like who gonna get to the top first? Everybody gonna get there, but everybody know who gonna get there first. Or, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's for like people that's coming up. But as far as like the industry like mainstream, I don't know.
So how does your family and friends feel about you rapping?
They like it. Shoot, that's what they tell me. They say they like it. They love it. They be supporting me They son. It's like, yeah, they like it. My mom and my daddy, I don't know, they like it. My grandma.
Okay, and your career like is more public. So like, how would you manage relationships?
How would I manage a relationship?
Being that your career is public, so and a lot of internet people like to.
I like for somebody who go with what I'm going with. Like if I'm gonna post stuff, then I let you know shit like that. Other than that, don't try to rush it. Don't do none of that. Don't do that. You don't need to let everybody know you know me. For real. But people be quick to let you like quick. They be quick. No. You gotta chill and vibe.
So who did you grow up listening to? Or what? Okay, it's like two questions in one. So who did you grow up listening to, and who is an artist that inspires you?
Who I grew up listening to? I grew up listening to Young Money, all of them. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Drake, Tiger, all of them. Who else? Who inspires me? Nobody really inspires me around for real.
I can see that. I get that. Would you know, there's a lot of Jacksonville artists. You have like Young and Ace, Tokyo Jets. Like, would you, there's another girl named Pig or something. Would you collaborate with any Jacksonville artists?
Really, I don't really be doing collabs for real.
Okay.
Like, I done did, the last collab I did was with TMK. I did that with him because we was in the studio together. Like, really when I do collabs and like stuff like that, it be like off because like we already know each other, we got a relationship, it's cool, we be vibing and some shit like that. Like, I don't really do like, I don't really link up with other artists for real. Like, I don't really do that for real. Like, I done did music with other artists, but because we don't vibe, then chill.
So have you done things in your career that like you tried but didn't work out? Like, did you try to do another career? And what kind of jobs have you worked previously?
I do hair, but I still do that. I've been doing that for like years. I don't know, but job, I don't work at Amazon. I don't work at Walmart. I don't graduate high school, Walmart, Amazon. That's Coach. So little petty job like that. But
So what would you say was the most important things you learned about the rap industry or in your life in general? The most important thing that you like, wow, I'm glad I learned so that I can take it with me through life.
everybody like just because like people smiling and like basically acting like they for you and stuff like that, and they really don't. So that's what the most important thing. Are people like you at a certain standpoint? That's about it.
Okay, and what's a fear that you have about your career?
My biggest fear is I be hearing a lot of stuff about the industry, like they go party baby happy, and I be hearing stuff about like big parties and like this shit they be having going on. Like Like it's talking about none and shit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm still with it.
And I don't know if you heard, but like crazy things been going on with like Diddy parties.
Yeah. Right, exactly. And I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't going to this party.
So what's the like craziest thing that you've done in a relationship that you haven't expressed in your songs? Like are you a crazy type of person like Dash windows?
No, I'm not that type. I done did it though, but I'm not the type to do it. That was crazy.
So you have Dash windows.
Right. Correct. That's the secret. Everybody know that.
Okay, so how can people support your record?
They can support me by following me, comment on everything, liking everything, subscribing to my YouTube, Aquafina Cash. Cause I got more music on the way, more visuals and shit like that.
What's one takeaway that you want people to get from this interview?
Good one take.
About yourself, about your rap career, or anything. Like you can, like
What else is what I want to get from it?
yeah.
I'm trying to get to know me and get to know more of me. That's all. Like, really, just know me as a person and actually, like, people get to have a feeling. Because I have no interview. This is my first interview. Because all I do is drop my music. I don't, like, really do nothing to let them, like, because I have, like, you know what I'm saying, do a couple of views or whatever. And I want them, like, to, like, get to know who I am and stuff like that. And get, like, a little feeling.
So what does your sister think about the rap?
I think that it's good. Like she does a good job.
So she's supportive
Yeah.
of your work. Okay. And where can people go and find out about your work? What streaming platforms do you have your music on?
Right now, it's only on YouTube. Like I'm trying to get it on Apple Music, Spotify, and stuff like that. But it's only on YouTube right now. That's why I told them like to subscribe right now.
Okay, do anyone like that you know have any misconception about yourself?
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of misconceptions about me. Like they thinking all kinds of shit about me, and I'm like, no, I'm a sweetheart. Like listening to my music, people would think like I'm just like I don't know what people when people get to know me, they still be saying that, but I'm saying they be acting like I'm just like so hard and stuff like no. So,
And why do you think people think that?
cause the way we rapping about my music,
Okay.
stuff I be singing my music.
Do you have an embarrassing memory?
Embarrassing memories. Let me think.
Okay, and who would you say is the most influential person in your life? It could be your parents, it could be anybody.
Somebody influenced me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm more so influenced by like stuff I go through. Like that's why I be more so like influenced by. I don't be influenced by like people.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? With your rap career, with your life?
Somewhere at the top, like getting some money, something. I'm trying to make it. That's what I'm telling you. Subscribe to my YouTube.
And what was the most significant turning point in your life where it just made you think, okay, I have to take life serious if I want to do well for myself.
When I graduated high school, I always knew I wanted to do something. Like even before I graduated high school, I always knew I wanted to do something. I know I needed to do something. I was trying to do something.
Do you have any regrets with people?
No, but I be regretting like letting people get close to me, shit like that, something like that. But I still feel like a learning experience. Like that's why I don't feel like regretting. Sometimes I still feel like it builds you for who you're supposed to be. So that's why I feel be strong. They already experienced certain shit. So no point of regret.
Have you ever been in a situation where there was like you were with a guy and then he had a friend or whatever, like a girl, and you had to butt heads with her?
And a friend, he was a girl. I had a couple. No, I didn't no, when I was like 20, 22, something like that, like 20, something, young 20 something. And I called my boyfriend, baby mama. But it was like, we didn't link up. We just like seen her out and yeah, like, oh damn, crazy.
And so you had issues with her
Yeah.
over the guy.
Over him, we got respect. It was our respect.
And let's say you land like you get signed today and they start you off with $20 million. Where would you spend that money at? Or what would you do with that money?
It's not about that sign, the 20 million. I got a house. I got studio time. Make sure I get some music out. Cause you gotta make sure you don't spend all the money to where you don't have money coming back. So make sure I invest in something like I like hair, so I invest in hair. I invest in like a shop or a salon or something. And I like on a wig line or something like that. And then like I said, buy a house, nice car, and that's it. And drop music, make sure I drop it in the studio time. But I feel like the label pay for the studio time.
Yeah. Do you have a life motto, something that you will live and die by?
Fuck these niggas. Fuck them.
So do you want to eventually be married and have kids, or that's not something you care for?
Yeah, eventually I want to be on
And I know we talked about like would you collaborate with any Jacksonville rappers, but there's other rappers in the industry. Would you collab with any of them? Male or female?
JT. I like JT. But male wise, I really support it. But other than that, I can't really think of no other male artists.
Okay. So what was the last song you listened to? The most recent song you listened to today?
Boss Baby, Lil PJ, Future and Lil Baby.
Okay. What's the best compliment you've ever received? That you take to the heart, that you like, okay, this is something that I just adore.
I like when I'm out and a stranger they say like, oh, you look cute. It's like that. You don't have to say that, but you say I look cute for real. You better stop me and tell me that. Thank you.
Okay, so were you and your sister close growing up? Okay. And how did you gain your subscribers on YouTube?
By
do you have anything you want to say about her rap career?
I'll just keep going. Period.
That's your sister too?
Yeah, I'm about to say that too.
Do you have anything you want to say about her rap career?
Just that I'm proud of you and just keep up with the work.
Thank you. That's real.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining me to this podcast / interview.
Period. And like I said, follow me on